Manchester City 0, Tottenham 2. Let's analyze this match tactically. First of all, I just want to say thumbs up to Tottenham because today they showed bravery because not many teams can go to the Etihad and try to press Manchester City as high as Tottenham did because we have seen over the years when teams they go to Manchester City, they usually tend to just surrender the ball possession. But Tottenham, they were just brave and they pressed Manchester City so high that you can see they go to the second goal from that is high press because they pressed Manchester City so high. Although I must say that goal, it was a very cheap goal to concede from Trafford, and I'm sure Pep Guardiola must be regretting for not starting Ederson in goal in that game because Ederson could have done better in that situation because there were just a lot of space for Trafford just to start, from the wings, just give the fullback the ball, and from there the fullback can find space to deliver the ball, up front. If you yourself cannot kick the ball up front, so I believe that one was a very cheap mistake. And then the first goal again, that was a John Stones trying to, to catch Richarlison on a highland that is a offside. But in the process, he tripped, and just like that, Manchester City, conceded the first goal. So it was a good win, and I must say that the difference between this Thomas Frank Tottenham and that was Ange Postecoglou is the fact that this Tottenham looks very organized. I like that one for that one for Ange was not organized. It was yes a high press and a high line, but the coordination was not there. But with this one, you can see the confidence is there in terms of the players. The link up is very good, and they also play as a team. When they defend, they play as a team, and also when they attack, you can see they are attacking with more than four players. So that one is a very, very, a very organization of the team, and that's why I believe that they managed even to beat Manchester City. And another thing that I saw is the fact that, most of the teams usually, when they go to the Etihad, especially the big teams, they tend to surrender the ball to Manchester City. You have seen it for Arsenal, for Liverpool last season, although these other seasons, Liverpool, they usually don't back a bus at Etihad, but last season, we must agree we did that. So many teams at they usually surrender the ball and park a bus. But Tottenham today they did not do that. They pressed Manchester City so high, and when they needed to defend, I think they learned something because that match after that match of PSG in the Super Cup, I say that if Thomas Frank at one time in the match he needs to park a bus, he needs to make sure that at least his players are they're not that deep into their own box. They need to make sure that even if they're in a low block, make sure that some of your players they are at least 20 yards from your box, so that in the event the opponent wants to shoot from outside the box, then a goalkeeper stands a good chance in in catching that. Because if all of you enter into your own box, then an opponent can just score from outside the box easily because the goalkeeper might not even see that ball in time. So today it was just good because you can see Manchester City they did not shoot that much from outside the box. So tactically it was just a good move from Thomas Frank, and thumbs up for beating this Manchester City. As a Rival fan and as a Liverpool fan, I'm just happy that Manchester City lost today because if we personally can win against a Newcastle, then that 3 point gap it will be very helpful for us in terms of competing for this Premier League because it will be tough ahead. So thumbs up again for Tottenham for winning today.